Hi there, binary options traders. My name is AJ, and today I'm going to be showing you the new 60-second options that are available at 24Option. Today is July the 3rd, and I think they've been available for about a couple of days now, but I'm actually making an official video about it and also showing you a trade in a moment. But at first, I'd like to put out some different things about the 60-second options, because while they present new opportunities, they also have some new hazards. So let's get into it. So as you can see, the 24Option platform still has the high-low, which is basically call and put options. One touch, which basically means it has to hit that direction and it has to hit that line that you set. Boundary options, which means it has to either be inside of that area or outside of that area, depending. You can explore these on your own. And of course, my favorite, which I like to trade, 60-second options. And as you can see, they've added a number of different currencies. They have four major currency pairs. So you have USD JPY, AUD USD, so that's the Aussie, Euro USD, the GBP USD. So those are great because those are really strong currency pairs. And if you're already trading, you should be watching those currency pairs anyways. And then they have these two crosses, which is the Euro JPY and the GBP JPY. So that's great because that adds some extra firepower to your arsenal. You have an extra couple of currencies you can trade and look around for opportunities. However, I want to bring up the pitfalls. Again, it's still stuck at the 70% payout ratio that is available only on 60-second options, compared to the 85% that you would get trading the Euro USD or the GBP USD in regular 15-minute expiries. So that is a negative, but that's always been around. But as to the new issues, from now on, they don't offer that 1 minute to jump in and the 1 minute lockout. Now it is a 60-second binary, and the actual definition of a 60-second binary. So that means from the moment that you strike the price, you are waiting for the 60-second expiry. So there's no 1 minute to think about it and look at the price and then jump in. There's none of that anymore. Now you just jump in and you have 60 seconds from the start. Now this can present good opportunities because now it's faster to you expire, so meaning that you don't have to hold the price direction for long or whatever, depending on what you're trading. However, it does mean that you have to get your strike price right now. There's no opportunity to just sit back and hope that the price will go in your direction or experience a little bit of pain. Now you really have to make sure your strike price is correct. And most people who have been trading 60-second binaries, they've already been doing that. So that seems to be covered bases, but it definitely is a little bit more nerve-wracking because I started trading them and I had a little bit of trouble with it. I lost 2 or 3 trades, and then after a while came right back in, and now I understand it perfectly. But it's a little bit of an adjustment, and I just want to warn you of that pitfall because it sucks going into something thinking you know how it works and then just running into a brick wall. So just be careful of that and pay attention to that. Anyways, so let's get into an actual trade that I placed, and that was on the AUD USD, the Aussie dollar. And so this is great because normally I rarely trade this currency pair because it's usually only available as a 15-minute expiry, and now it's available as a 60-second expiry, which is great. So it was a put option for $24, invested amount, and expired below for $40.80, which is nice. Small win, but just enough to give us the win. And let's get into the chart work. So over here, as you can see, here's the AUD USD on MetaTrader. And basically, price was sort of, as you can see, it's sort of ranging, moving up and down, consolidating, working its way between resistance levels. So as you can see over here is resistance 1. Right over here is medium resistance 1 as well. So trying to bounce between, it's basically bouncing off of this MR1 line and trying to make its way up to the R1 line. And it's not doing very well, as you can see. So basically what I wanted to do is I wanted to place a put option on the downward movement from trying to move its way up to resistance 1. So there was this opportunity over here that I wanted, but I missed that because I was looking at another chart. And then finally this opportunity pops up. So as you can see, there was a couple of big green candles, these big green movements showing that this really strong movement upwards. When you see big candles like that, you can usually, especially on the 1 minute chart, you can expect to have a pullback. So for example, you see these big red candles moving down. Well, there's green candles moving back up afterwards. And so you see this big green candle moving up. There's a pullback right over here. So it's natural because sellers will want to dump their assets basically and make money because they got a higher price, and the simple rule of the market is to buy low and sell high. So when you see the price moving from over here and in a few minutes move all the way up here, you can expect to see that kind of movement downwards. And so the conditions were showing overbought conditions, both in the RSI and the stochastic. So that gave me a good opportunity to take an optimal entry. So I basically placed my entry right over here, and then nice red candle over here. So that worked out great. I guess the tip for the day, and again, I just want to reiterate, be careful. I mean, 60-second options are already volatile enough now that they've been switched again to the to this style of 60-second options, which is the actual style of 60-second options. It's going to be a little bit of a difficult adjustment period. I mean, I've gotten the hang of it in one trading day, but I would suggest, like, even for myself, I'm going to be very, very vigilant to make sure I know what I'm doing, because I don't want to mess up, because nobody likes to lose money. And so that's why I just want to counsel you and counsel myself. Really, this is for myself, and if you want to share in this, just take your time. Be patient. Set high probability setups like this one over here, or this one moving downwards, or this one moving upwards, or this one over here moving down. These are good times to take advantage of the 60-second options, but just wait for them to come. You don't. I think I was reading somewhere, I don't remember what it was, but basically, I think it was a Baby Pips forum thread on trading psychology, and I'm not sure where it is. If you can find it, post a link in the comments, and I'll be happy to add it to this video. Basically, what the poster was saying is that we need to be like, instead of like dogs who chase after cars, like chasing after every trade, be like a cheetah. So watch your prey, watch what's going on, be like almost like a hunter. I don't know how good that analogy that is, but basically means look at what you're doing, find an optimal opportunity, take the opportunity, profit, and then walk away. Don't just start running around trying to find other opportunities. Just sit back and watch and wait for the opportunities to come to you, because they always will come back to you. It may take 10 minutes, it may take 5 minutes, it may take an hour, but there will always be optimal entries to come in that will come, and you can profit from those. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'd just like to remind you to like, comment, share, and subscribe these videos, as well as the videos over at the Happy Forexer channel. Don't forget, if you don't have a 24Option account, there's a link in the description down below, which will take you to 24Option, and you can fund an account there. Once you do so, you can ask for a demo account, which they will refill happily whenever you mess it up and you try a new strategy and it doesn't work well for you. It's a great tool and a great resource, and something that I use often to keep trying new things and to practice new strategies. As well, leave your comments and concerns and anything at all. Just leave a shout out down in the description down below, and I'll be happy to respond back to you. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.